And I'll see you in the next Vault Hunters. Check the playlist for more. Peace out. Okay. Nothing like a lag giving us the victory as opposed to lag getting us killed, which has happened before. Go, 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 you're going to be late. I would never. I've never been late for anything in my entire life. Not even once. This is the finale of Ragnamod. Okay, let's see. The Ragnelli. Nobody who would be browsing the Minecraft directory would have any idea what the frick that means at all. The Ragnail? What is the Ragnail? Never heard of this. Ragnarok. Ragnamod Ragnarok. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna go pee. Ugh. Oh my god, that's a lot of clips. Wowie zowie. And none of the links are clickable. Don't know why that is. But anyway. Let's see. I've also got to figure out what to order for dinner, because I need to order during this episode, because I'm supposed to be podcasting at 8. Podcast, all caps, indeed. Why not make your own food? Because, all right. I'll order some sushi. Oh, I've just frozen my game rather than unmuting on Discord. Cool. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Hello.
Hello.
How is life?
It's all right. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. That is a lot of clips.
Yeah.
Is there any reason I can't click on them?
I couldn't tell over the talking of each other what the questions were.
Oh, did you have questions? I'm sorry.
I was just asking. I can't click on the links. Like, they have to be manually copy-pasted.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that how it be?
It just is how it is.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's a little slightly obnoxious, but I figured conquerable. If you want, then I can take a few minutes and move into a spreadsheet and fix that for you.
No, I just, I didn't know if it was due to, like, permissions or something like that, so.
No, it's I made a text document instead of a spreadsheet, and after I was done, I was like, I could try moving that, and then I was like, it'll be fine. But yeah, sorry.
I don't mind a little copy pasting.
How dare you?
You don't mind a little? How dare indeed.
I do like how there's a very repeat line: Sparkles murder, Sparkles murder, Sparkles murder, Sparkles murder, Sparkles murder.
Sparkles. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Followed by the other one is associated as well.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. Well, I mean, this is Pete. You haven't done this before. We've only done it once. The difficulty is, of course, just we basically don't have a screen share, so we just we kind of talk about whatever and then count down, like, okay, click 3, 2, 1, and then we just watch at the same time and then snicker, and then we can talk about what we've seen for a moment, and then we move on to the next one. It's not the most elegant solution, but it is simple enough.
I can't believe Pete didn't come to the rehearsal.
Wait, there was a rehearsal?
No, there wasn't.
I hated rehearsals in elementary school, dude. Whenever we had like performances or plays or whatever, like, all right, rehearsal, everybody get to the theater at like 8 p.m. And you're like, I don't want to do this. This is a cold and lonely stage. The auditorium's empty. Who are we performing for, man?
So I don't know, as a younger person, I wasn't in a place where I could have, effectively argued, but I'm a little annoyed about it now. I was going to piano lessons and learning piano, and I've always wanted, as a youngish child, I think I was 7 or 8 or something like that, and was picking it up pretty well. And got as far until my piano lesson teacher told, basically was like, okay, the next step is you have to do the, rehearsal in front of everybody. And that scared me enough that I actually quit piano lessons because of that. Like, I stopped and she was like, I was like, I don't want to do that. I just want to learn piano. And she's like, well, you have to know how to perform in front of people. So this is part of the learning experience. And it was like, I completely got gatekeeped out. And like, as a adult now, looking back, like, that's the stupidest damn thing. Like, let me just learn how to play and do whatever I want, you know?
So what was the prompt for it though? Like, you were taking piano lessons. Was this through a school program or some sort of just
a
private tutor? And she would rather not have money than have you not perform in front of people.
Yeah, she was just just a lady in the neighborhood who gave lessons to a bunch of different kids. And she was like, we're doing a rehearsal. You need to play this piece. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And she's like, well, that's the next step in your performing, is to verify that you can, play in front of others, because there's no concept that I might want to play for myself, I guess.
You were tutored under a control freak. How old did you say you were? 7 or 8
7
years
or 8
old?
Yeah.
She was training you for like being in the LA Symphony or something like that.
And, as an adult now, obviously it's a little late to do anything, but genuinely, like, I've always wished, like, my entire life, I've wished I've known how to play piano better than I do. And I try and self-teach, and I don't do. When I self-teach, I get up to a certain point, and then when something stumps me, I just the way that I learn, it's really hard for me to look around something that is I can't, and it's like I need someone to help me get past that point to sit down and say, here's what you do to do that, and then I'm like, oh, and then I can continue self-teaching again until the next sticking point, right? But I need that teacher to kind of push me through whatever it is that I can't see past. And so I've never been able to really effectively teach myself, and it's like I don't know, I could have just been at a place where I would have given up on it anyway. But for all I know, I could have
But at
known how
least
to
that
play
would have been
piano.
under
And
a healthier umbrella than
yeah,
being forced to play in a public that you weren't ready for.
yeah.
How long did this go on for? Like from the time that you started until this performance shifting thing?
I mean, it was like a 2 or 3 months of learning and the
2 or 3
basics and
months.
stuff.
Okay, so you got out relatively early at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
No, it was like I mean, I pick it up fairly quickly, and I still do. But yeah,
You read music pretty well.
Um, yes and no. I can tell what's happening with it, and like but I can't look at a line and I'm not trained to the point where I can look at a line and go, "That's a B," And so
Mm-hmm.
the problem is like in the teaching that I've done on myself and all the stuff they do, they number the notes instead of calling them the notes, which I kind of hate because it's like I know 1, 2, 3, that's this one and this line and this line instead of it being like here's A, here's B, here's C, and I wish they would have just taught you the note letter instead of finger numbering, but that was their process was finger numbering. So
Yeah.
anyway, so it's like I can look at a music and know that okay, this is moving up, this is moving down. The kind of tone, or like I can almost see the melody or hear it, but I can't tell you these are the correct notes, and I can't just play it.
Mm.
So
I feel like you and I are similar in the fact that we had like an early teaching of some kind of musical instrument that ended with a live performance of some kind. I took violin lessons for like 5 years through a schooling program because I was like in first grade or whatever, and my mom was pushing me to like learn an instrument. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll pick this one or whatever. And then I got to like 5th grade where I'm in my 5th year of doing violin lessons, and they finally say, hey, we're gonna all play as a group, like I don't know, some sort of giant orchestra with like everybody in Southern California. We're all just going to go to this one venue. It's going to be a bunch of different schools. You're all going to hang out. And I'm like, oh, cool. I get to meet other musicians from different schools and see past just my own schooling's teaching program. I wish I had never done that because I was sat behind this one kid who the finger skill that this kid had. I don't know how old he was, but he was like 2 years younger than me. He was ripping notes like I've never heard in my life before. And I asked him, like, how long have you been playing the violin for? And he turns to me and says, oh, I don't know, about like 8 months or so. And I'm here at 5 years, just basically feeling like my entire life got wasted at that point. And I quit the next day. I told my mom, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore.
Oop.
So yeah, musical instruments, am I right?
Live
Anyway,
performances, am I right?
we ready to get going?
Yeah.
Also, in my world, ripping some notes I've never heard before is usually something you want to move away from, not listen to.
The phrase came to my head and I really wanted to say it. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. I am all set.
Good to go.
I just got my email about jury duty crap.
How do you always have jury
Time
duty?
is a flat circle.
It starts Monday. It's just okay. Anyway, god damn it. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the